Hello guys and welcome to DA channel. Today I will show you the cheapest good quality knife in the world, of course, because this one costed me nothing, so I think it is pretty difficult to find it any cheaper. And there is only two ways to get yourself a knife for free. It is either to steal it or to make it yourself. And because I am too old to learn how to steal now and too slow to run and too big to hide, I decided to make myself a knife. And this knife was made some about 12 years ago when I was working in some tool making company, and I found a piece of O2 steel, piece of scrap, and decided to make myself a knife. So out of that piece of steel I made two knife blades, and as you can see, these two blades were made out of that same piece of steel. It is O2 steel, partially heat treated, so the cutting edge is about 59 to 60 Rockwells, and the back of the blade is about 50 Rockwells. So as you can see, there are some marks from the hammer, because once I had to cut something in emergency, so I used the hammer for buttoning, which I don't recommend, but when it is emergency you have no choice. And what can I say about O2 steel? O2 steel is one of my favorite blade making materials. It has something about 0.85% of carbon. It makes that amount of carbon for the carbon blades is perfect, because it makes a very fine grain. Also, it has a 1.5% manganese and 0.5% chromium. Because of that, it holds a very nice edge. It holds a good edge, very sharp. This one is very sharp. I will try it now. As you can see, and it wasn't sharpened very often. As I talked about it in my previous videos, I'm not very crazy about that, but this one takes a very nice edge and very easy. That's why I like it very much. Also, it allows you to partially heat treated it, so you have a very hard edge and very soft back, so the knife is very resilient, very tough. And as you can see, the fit and finish is is far from good, but I don't care. It's my knife, I made it for myself, so I didn't pay much attention for it. It is a working knife. And the handle I got from a friend of mine, the piece of olive driftwood from some beach in Greece, and I cut it in half, carved the tang shape. Tang is exactly like this one. Both knives started as a 4mm thick steel billet, but it is tapered from handle up to the point, so it is a lot thinner in this portion, and it cuts very nice. And it is light, because I did not use a full tongue. Tongue goes up to here, and it is some 10 millimeters wide in this portion. It is continuously getting wider up to here. Also, what is very important, but I intend to speak about it in some future videos, it has no sharp edges. That is very important, especially here in this part where it could be easily broken. If you have some mistakes in heat treating and you got a little bit careless, and you could break it. So also the sheet is very interesting. The sheet, I made the sheet out of pouch. What's the word for the Schumar on English? Schumar's pouch. So Woodkeeper. Okay, from the Woodkeeper pouch I found the pouch. It was not the complete pouch, just the cover of the pouch. You can see the hole from the button of the cover of the pouch. I was helping my friend to clean the garage, and I found the piece of leather, and I made a sheet out of it. And so that's how I make my, I think, good quality knife. It has a superb performance, and with no money whatsoever. So one of the best things about it, because it costed me nothing, it cuts very well, you could sharp it very, very easy, and it holds a superb edge for a long time. So that's great, and it has a ton of character. So you can see this knife went through some tough times, and it is a user. And only thing I wish I could do better is the handle shape. I wanted to make knife as simple as possible, and I made the simple blade shape and simple handle shape. I wish I just tapered it in this part here a little bit, where I put my pinky finger. So it's when I use it along this portion of my hand gets tired. So I think a little bit taper here would mean a lot to it, and maybe some lanyard hole, but I had never used for that lanyard. It can only get in the way. And so because I have another blade, if you would like to see me make another one of these, or similar, of course, leave a comment down below. So it would be encouragement for me to finish this project, because this blade is in my workshop for almost 12 years now. So if you want to see more of these, to hear more stories and see more of these projects, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Bye.